ever wondered, what is a kingdom business? Better yet, what makes me a kingdom entrepreneur? Well, today in this video, I am going to be breaking down what is a kingdom business, what makes you a kingdom entrepreneur, and why you should be pursuing kingdom entrepreneurship in your everyday business life. I'm Coach Rocky. I'm a social media content and visibility strategist, and I can't wait to break this down for you. Hi, I'm Janelle Rocket, but you can call me Coach Rocky. I am the owner and founder of Rock Your Content Academy, where I teach my clients how to attract clients on social media and make sales. I'm a social media content and visibility strategist, and I absolutely love all things content. But before I actually pursue this business, or as I'm building up this business, there are a couple things that I really wanted to focus on this year in 2023, and that was converting my business to a kingdom business. So basically, best way to explain it is I started this business with my own plans. I created a business plan. I knew what my marketing strategy was going to be. I knew what clients I wanted to reach. I knew how much money I wanted to make. But at the end of the day, it really didn't matter because it was all my plan. It wasn't God's plan. So this year, I decided that I would restructure my business and make sure that it's a kingdom business and that I walked into my kingdom entrepreneurship life. So I really want to break it down to what that really means so you can have a better idea of how you can build your own kingdom business as well. So let's jump right into it. So what is a kingdom business? A kingdom business seeks to honor God while also serving people and impacting their lives. This means that everything in your business is founded on God and founded on kingdom principles. So when you create your mission statement, when you create your vision statement, when you create your core values, all of that is focused and founded on kingdom principles. Your business practices must follow the teachings of Christ. And that's what you follow. That's what makes you separate in your marketplace, because your foundation and your teachings, your practices is all founded on Christ. And also in your company's culture, you are promoting God. You're basically promoting God-like behaviors, God-like practices, and everything that you do is based on that. So now the question becomes, what makes me a kingdom entrepreneur? As a kingdom entrepreneur, you have created a business that is honoring God, and you're using it to impact people's lives and serve people. See, as a kingdom entrepreneur, you're not just running a business, you're following in your calling. This is the thing you knew you were meant to do. You probably were like 4 or 5 years old and you knew you were meant to do this. So I'll give you an example. For me, I knew I was always going to be in leadership. From the age of 4 or 5 years old, I was bossing people around. I knew that I was meant to lead people in some type of way. Another one that I knew is my ability to encourage people, to motivate people to do things. I'm also a little bit persuasive, okay? Some people say manipulative, but we ain't gonna get into that because I don't manipulate people when it comes to God, okay? But I am very persuasive. I have a way with my words, whether it's written or it's vocally I'm using them. I have a way with my words and I'm able to get people to act. So I use my callings, I use my purpose for God. And I do this in my business through content creation. I show my clients how they can operate in their calling and in their purpose so they can speak about it online and offline. Now, someone might be saying, what is the difference between me and a kingdom entrepreneur? Well, really the difference is their mission, their values, what their vision is for their company. It's basically separate. One is founded on kingdom principles and the other one is just not. If you're not sure what kind of business that you currently have, you can ask yourself a few questions. 1, what are my business values? 2, does my business follow biblical principles? And then 3, what is my company's culture? Is it harmony? Is it love? Is it honesty? Is it hard work? Then you can also say, can people tell there's something different about my business? Or would they be shocked to hear that I'm a Christian business? T. Now, there are some values that as a kingdom business owner, as a kingdom entrepreneur, that you will be following. And I'm going to go over a few of these values with you. 1 is diligence. The other one is integrity and honesty, continuous learning and constant improvement, your commitment to quality and excellence, patience and perseverance, Discipline and self-control, that is a big one, because we know as humans, as you know, we have the ability to control our flesh. That's one of the things that God gives us. He gives us free will. And so discipline and self-control can be a hard thing for us as kingdom entrepreneurs. And then lastly, respect and courage. Having the courage to stand up, having the courage to be different, having the courage to be a kingdom entrepreneur, and then of course respecting other people and making sure that you respect your internal customers as well as your external customers. Now, with any kingdom business, the best way for you to have a successful business and be founded on kingdom principles is to create a business plan with God. God needs to be your CEO. He needs to be your marketing strategist. He needs to be the person that is in charge of your business. You can't create a business plan and just run off. You have to create the business plan with God, and then you have to pray about it. Like, I am a firm believer in praying about these things, because if not, then I don't know if this is what God wants me to do. I don't know if this is the thing that I'm supposed to do with my purpose. So I'll give you guys an example. When I decided to convert my business or update my business plan into a kingdom business, I was very unsure of this. Like, I was like, what are people going to think? Like, are people going to think, oh my gosh, she is a holy roly? Are they going to think like something is now up with me? Something's wrong with me? What are people going to think? And then I had to just say to myself, I don't care what people think. I am doing this because I'm operating in my God-given purpose. I've prayed on it, given it to God, and God has blessed it. This is the thing that He wants me to do. He wants me to communicate this to my audience. He wants me to share my message using my unique gifts to my audience, and He wants me to do this. So I had to pray on it, submit this new plan to God, and He gave me the approval to move forward with it. So in my marketing business, even in my marketing strategies, I do teach kingdom mindset mastery, which means, of course, we're looking at how different principles can shape our mindset and change how we look at content creation, making ourselves more visible, really engaging with our audiences and building kingdom businesses. So I will tell you, if you're feeling like I'm a little unsure of what it is that I should be doing in my business, or I'm unsure if my business is a kingdom business, what I would say is look at your business plan and ask yourself, what parts of this plan have I incorporated God into it? And are these founded on kingdom business principles? And if not, go back and reevaluate. And then finally, as a kingdom business owner, everything that you do in your business, whether you're putting together products and services, you're doing your marketing and your sales strategy, when you're communicating with your employees or your clients, everything that you do has to be founded on those principles. You need to stay prayed up. You need to stay worded up, meaning you need to read your Bible. You need to look at the word and how that applies to your business, how that's going to help your business grow. Use that and use it in your everyday handling of your business. But most importantly, as a kingdom entrepreneur, you need personal development. You need to be in a place where you're being nurtured, whether it's in a coaching program, whether it's in a Bible academy, whether it's in church, whatever it is, you need to be in a place where you are personally being developed as a kingdom business owner. You cannot be a kingdom business owner alone. You need to have people in your corner that can help you grow as a kingdom business owner. I have a coach and mentor who is helping me. I also read a bunch of books when it comes to kingdom business. So my coach and mentor is Pastor Darius Daniels, and then I read a bunch of books on Miles Monroe. Please feel free to check in with either one of them. They're super awesome in all of their teachings that they show. So that's how I'm continuing to personally develop myself as a kingdom business owner. And then, of course, I have business coaches who also understand that I'm a kingdom entrepreneur and that my principles are founded on Christ-like principles. So I really want to encourage you to make sure you take care of yourself. Also, when it comes to, I want to make sure that you use your personal development to grow, but also take care of yourself, your health, and your well-being. Being a kingdom business owner means that you got to get some sleep. People will tell you, oh, no, you don't need to sleep as an entrepreneur. You need to do this. You need to do that. Yes, there's going to be days where you do have to be tapped in really heavy into marketing the business, into growing the business, into being online, into engaging with your customers and networking, but you need rest. You also need to make sure that you're staying prayed up. One of the things that I find most notable from the Bible is that Jesus' disciples, when he was going out healing people, when he was going out, ministering to people, when he was doing all these things, it took him this much time to do it. The reason being is because he prayed for like 5 or 6 hours a day. He prayed for 5 or 6 hours before he would go out and do all these things, right? So his disciples, they noticed this. They said, you know what? I see you're able to do all of these miracles, but something about when you're praying and you leave and go out there, something's happening in the prayer life. Okay. So they wanted to learn how to pray like Jesus. So that way they could also have that same, that same ability to do miracles. Right. So you need to have a high sense of prayer life. You need to make sure you incorporate that into your everyday, even if it's, you have a time in the morning and a time at night. You want to start with scheduling it. I'm now at a point where I just pray any time of the day. I'll just be walking around the house and just start praying. So you also want to make sure that you're taking care of your prayer life, and then exercise, whether it's walking, whether it's running, whether it's lifting weights, whatever it is, you need to be exercising your body. You cannot, first off, this flesh that we have is temporary, but if you're going to be operating in your purpose and running a kingdom business, you need to make sure that you're taking care of this flesh. So even if it's a 30-minute walk every day, maybe you have a day of rest, maybe a couple of days of rest, but having a exercising your routine will help build you as a kingdom business owner. And then lastly, you need to be taking care of your health, whether it's going to the doctor, seeking therapy, all that good stuff, because God puts all these things at our reach because he's trying to help us make sure that we're strong. Being an entrepreneur, especially a kingdom entrepreneur, is not easy. It will wear you out, and there will be days you're very tired and you're very exhausted. You're like, I can't do this. And it feels like you're ready to give up. But I'm here to tell you that taking care of your health and well-being is so important to making sure that you sustain as a kingdom business owner. And my final piece of advice as a kingdom business owner is definitely going to be community and coaching, and community and coaching are super important. I have a community that I'm a part of. I have a coach that I work with who's able to help guide me and also outline certain principles that I may not even see the same way. Okay. I might not see them the same way, but it's super important that you are in a community and you're receiving some coaching so you can stay nurtured and you can keep growing in your kingdom entrepreneurship. All right. So listen, I just wanted to tap in this video and break down what a kingdom business is, what is kingdom entrepreneurship, why you should be a kingdom entrepreneur. And I just want to encourage you, if you have any questions, if you're feeling like, you know what, I'm still a little lost, drop them down in the comments. Let me know. And I definitely respond to all comments on my videos. You should also be following me on all social media platforms. I have the links listed below. And my last piece of advice is that I'm not perfect. I still struggle with, I still cuss sometimes. I don't cuss as much as I used to. My daughter definitely knows different. I still get upset. I'm still dealing with forgiveness. I still have all these things. I'm not perfect, but I am pursuing a better purpose for my life personally and for my business. And so you need to do the same thing too and give yourself some grace. All right, y'all, I am Coach Rocky and I'm about to tap up out of here. Make sure you look down below at the links. If you are ready to improve your content strategy, your marketing strategies for your business, definitely schedule a free call with me. I can't wait to talk to you.